Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bobcat Coaches Corner. I'm the Student Sports Information Assistant, Patrick Haynes, here with head women's basketball coach Steve Tierney. Steve,
Hello,
thanks for
Patrick.
being here.
Thanks.
Last night was senior night for the girls here at the Rockefeller Center. Could you talk a little bit about your two seniors?
Sure. Carly Galt played for us for 4 years here. Battled through a lot of injury problems in her career. As I said at our little get-together last night after the game, her career probably didn't turn out, exactly the way that she would have liked, with injury situations and so forth. But, Carly's an outstanding young lady, great student, going to be a success at whatever she does after college. And, we just really enjoyed having her on the year, on the team, for 4 years. And, we're going to miss her a ton. She's just got a great personality, always did whatever we asked her to do on the practice floor or going into games, and she's just a great young lady. And then Angela Tesseri, I always point out that Angela was the first player that I really went out and recruited hard here at Wesleyan. We identified her and, got going with the mailings and everything and calling her, and, we were real fortunate to land her. We were just given tuition waivers back then, and it was really a nice coup for us to be able to land Angela and convince her that Wesleyan was the place that she needed to go to school. And she's had a fine career here, been a part of, I think, 67 victories now in her 4 years, and hopefully a few more. I'd definitely like to get her over that 70 mark to be sure.
Well, as a fan, I would definitely miss the two of them, and it'd be nice to see them get over that 70-win mark as well. Your 67th win came last night against D&E. Could you talk a little bit about a pretty close game?
Absolutely. D&E gave us all we could handle. They were really jacked up to play here on our senior night. Pressured the basketball very, very hard, and made it a really close game, obviously, down the stretch. If it's a one-pointer, that's as close as you can get. And so they battled really, really hard and did a nice job. Our kids, we just were able to withstand the heat and get out of there with a win.
It's always great to have a win over a rival like D&E. With that win, it's 5 in a row for the girls and 13 out of their last 15, most of which have been conference games. How big is that going into the last couple games of the season and into the tournament?
Yeah, we're on a roll. We're trying to get ourselves ranked in the region. It's hard to do, coming from behind, so to speak. But that's the kind of run that you need. We're really focusing hard on a regular season conference championship. That's never happened here in women's basketball. And, that's our main focus. We got 2 more games to, win that. We've been telling the kids that they control their own destiny. So if we can figure out how to beat Ohio Valley and at Glenville, they'll have something they'll be really proud of for the rest of their lives.
Well, obviously this is a chance to win the girls' first title, and obviously if they're tops in the conference right now, they have a decent chance of winning the tournament as well. Does the tournament winner get an automatic bid to the NCAA like the men's do?
They do. Yes, that's a fact. That's why I talked about trying to get ourselves ranked in the region, so that if you don't win the tournament, you can maybe be in position to get an at-large. Because tournaments are hard. You got to get hot, at the right time, and there's a lot of factors that go into it. And I would like our chances, certainly, if we were the number 1 seed to be able to do that. But it's not a given for sure. And you can tell by looking at the standings how even so many of the teams are this year. There's not a lot of big difference probably between even first place and 6th or 7th. Heck, the 2 teams that are ranked 8th and 9th currently, we lost to in Wheeling and Pitt Johnstown. So that's how deep the league is, or how even the talent level is, all the way from nearly top to bottom.
You've had success in the tournament the last couple of years. As the 9 seed 2 years ago, you went all the way to the championship. As a higher seed last year, you had a great match against West Liberty in the semifinal.
Yeah.
So it would be nice to see if you can have some more success in the tournament this year.
Yeah, it would. We're obviously focused on that regular season championship, but certainly got to like the experience we've got in Charleston. we have played well in that building here the last couple of years, so hopefully we can do it again. You know, we've got a lot of new players that haven't been on that floor, and that's why I always pointed out when we, you know, Van Horn's younger years playing for us, you know, when we were winning 11 games, you know, just to get to Charleston and play there, so that the following year, you know, you've got something to draw on. You know, now, so most of these kids that we've got, they have something to draw on. You know, they've been in the building, they know the routine, you know, and they can focus on basketball instead of just being awed because, you know, it's maybe the largest place that they've ever played in. Which really, you know, when playing at Northern Kentucky really helped us with that. I think in December, you know, it really reminded me a lot of the Civic Center there at Northern Kentucky. A lot newer, a lot cleaner and everything, but it was very, very nice. And so, you know, we've got a little bit of that experience going for us too.
Well, winning the regular season would get you a bye. Wouldn't have to play a game to get into to go down to Charleston, which would be huge for the girls. Yep, Ohio Valley and Glenville State to finish up the season. Wish you the best of luck in both of those games, and as well as in the tournament.
Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you for being here today. I'm Patrick Haynes for Steve Tierney, and this has been the Bobcat Coaches Corner.